Hey guys, Cam here from today's iPhone.com, and I have a very interesting accessory here. This is the iSpy tank. These are available from iHelicopters.net for, at the moment, $99. They're normally $119. But, as you may have guessed from having a look at this beast, it is an iPhone control toy. But unlike a lot of the other ones that I've reviewed, it doesn't use the separate adapter that you plug into the headset jack. This uses Wi-Fi, so it's got a longer range, it's more reliable, and it's a lot of fun. And it also enables you to do something really cool, which is use this camera that's at the front. So let's give it a review and see what it's like. As you can see from this thing, it is mostly made of plastic. It's a big white chunk of plastic. It's not designed to look like an old school World War II tank, obviously. It's got a more modern, it almost reminds me of an Audi TT or an Audi R8, something like that. It's got this cool little grille stickers on the front. It's got two headlights which actually work. It's got lights on the front next to the camera, and it's also got red brake lights at the back, one on either side. Now, why it's called an iSpy tank is because while you're controlling it and driving it around, you can actually use the camera, and you can basically, you don't have to be in the same room as the tank. You can control it. You can spy on your kids while they're playing, or I mean, that's if they don't notice this big huge white tank running around on the floor. But it's really cool. You can use it to take pictures, you can use it to record video, and it's got various options for control, rather two options for control. You can either use the virtual D-pads on the screen, or you can switch it so that it uses your phone's gyroscope. So you can just tilt your phone and make it steer just using your phone's accelerometer sensor. Now, if you've been following our site for some time, you'll know that I've actually reviewed a few of these iPhone control toys, and out of all of them I found this one to be the most reliable, the most fun. The connection doesn't seem to cut out. The video feed means that you can see where you're going on your phone without actually having to see where the tank is, which is really fun. And what's really particularly good about it is actually the buttons on the screen that you can use to raise the camera up and down to get a different view. Rotating left and right, it simply spins the tank. And I guess that's one thing that kind of, I don't know if it's disappointing or it's something that I wasn't expecting, but when you're turning the tank, you can't have it turn and drive forwards at the same time. So let's say you're driving forwards or backwards and you want to go left or right, it doesn't keep on going forward and turn. It stops going forward and then turns or rotates, and then you carry on going forwards or backwards. So that's one thing, it can't do those simultaneously. But purely because of how fun it is to play with. And I had this, we had some of my kids' friends over for a sleepover last week, and I kind of decided I'd get it out and show them, and they go crazy. I mean, kids love this thing. And not only because they got this thing chasing after them and they don't know how it can do that because I'm sitting in a different room and I'm chasing them with a spy tank. It's really fun, and I mean, kids in particular really like this. So if you've got kids, you should definitely think about getting one of these for, I mean, for yourself for Christmas, or for yourself anyway. But they love it, not only because they can see it chasing around, but if they want to, I mean, you can take a picture of them and then they come back and look on your phone, and it's just so much fun. Yeah, it's fantastic, really is fantastic. I'll put a link in the description box. One of the coolest toys I've played with in a long time. It's definitely worth your time. Maybe not worth your money if you're not into things like this, but if you are, you want a really fun toy that you can connect to without having a fiddly adapter plugging into your headset jack, you're going to want one of these. They're fantastic. I've been Cam. If you want to ask me any questions about this, you can use the comments section, or you can use Twitter. I'm at @TIP_Cam, and as always, I will see you again soon. Goodbye!